down the ground. Just one. Oh no! +3.
This is turning into a disaster tonight for Colombo Kings. Their out-cricket and their bowling has been nothing short of woeful. And just to get back to answer your question, unless there's a serious issue, and we don't know this with them, maybe they're carrying some injuries that we don't know about, but they should be on the park coming to the business end of a competition. You rest them in the meaningless games before, not now.
I did ask Udana, by the way, and he said no, he's just been rested.
Yeah, the point you're making of setting the tone, the momentum, everything's lost if Colombo Kings loses this game, and then they go into an important semi-final.
I'm just going to add briefly, Udana said that he was thinking about holding him to about 190, 200. He thought the track was good, the ball's going to be slippery, so he wasn't unhappy if they get the 200 mark.
Because what it does as well, it's not only them not playing, it's the fact that you've got Chase Ahmed bowling out of where they've bowled and been successful.
Oh, that's clean. That really is a very good shot.
So not to labour the point, but we've seen Chase Ahmed come in and he's always bowled over 7. Tonight he bowled over 5. Dushmanta Chamira has taken the new ball and he's bowled with Chase Ahmed through the middle, and that's where they've had success, and they've used the experience of Isuru Udana and Andre Russell to finish. They've asked their players to do other roles, and when you ask your players to do other roles, that's almost like making a change to your team.
No, I couldn't have agreed more with you, particularly in a game like this. So Angelo Pereira has just registered his best T20 score. His previous best was 70. He's gone to 74. He's gone upstairs. But yes, Vicky, I get your point, but I just brought in that side, that angle, just to understand your thinking.
No, exactly, and very good runs, very scampered. Dasan Shanaka wanting the strike to get back onto strike. Not out, we'll see on the big screen, and that brings up the 200 after 19.4 overs. Just to finish off on that point now, again, as I say, we know Isuru Udana is not carrying an injury. We don't know Andre Russell's not.
Right, 2 balls left now in this innings. 200 for 3. This is a really good total. Hard down the ground again. They want to come back for 2. Pressure on the field, and they do that. Really good running. That is outstanding running. Always wanted 2.
Magnificent. 2 Ashan Priyanjan at mid-on, and they were off in a flash. That running was magnificent, and that doesn't speak too much for the fielding.
Yeah, you're not running too long on. You're not running too long on. That's shoddy fielding. Shoddy fielding. And Angelo Matthews thinks so too, because he's made a change to that position.
They've lost some buzz, that's for sure, the Colombo Kings. Last ball. It's nicely bowled. It's a good delivery to finish. You can't do too much with that. I don't think there was a lot wrong with that over, really. In the end, 10 runs from it, though. 20 overs gone. 203 for 3 it is. Angelo Pereira was terrific. It really was. Very important role came in when they lost 2 quick wickets, 2 wickets in 2 balls. Ended up with 74 not out. So well done to Angelo Pereira. And this is a good total.
Yeah, Dasun Shanaka was as efficient. 28 of 16. And a powerful performance by the Double Vikings. A very good performance indeed. 203 for 3 will challenge the Colombo Kings. Yes, the pitch looks good. There's a bit of dew, but it's always runs on the board that they need to chase. Scoreboard pressure could come into play, and we've spoken about how important this game is, with both teams vying for that top spot and going into the semi-final. Spoken about momentum, spoken about the tone, setting tone that is. So let's see how the Colombo Kings would come out and react to this target.
Pretty good split actually from the batting point of view. There were 90 runs scored in the first 10 and 113 off the last 10. So that's some going with the last 10. The ball is going to be damp. It's not going to be the easiest ball to bowl with, so they're going to have to make sure that they've got some specialists that can do a nice job with the ball, the Dambulla Viking.
Dambulla Viking, really good opening stand. Sami Patel 26 of 13 and Niroshan Dikwela 65 of 40 got the innings going. Angelo Pereira was superb, 74 of 51, and Dasan Shanaika does what he does best. He finished 28 of 15. Very good score, 203 for 3.
Well, the bowling, well, they struggled a lot. Look at Matthews at the top, just 2 overs, going at 5 runs. Priyanjan was good under 10. And of course, Ahmed, excellent again, under 6 runs. But every other bowler struggling, particularly Dushmantha Chamir going for a few runs, Thikshila. So it's not been an impressive bowling effort by the Colombo Kings, and I don't think their fielding helped them either.
Okay, that's the situation as we stand at the moment. 204 runs is required. The target is 10.2 runs per over. The weather seems okay. The outfield's going to be a little bit damp, but it is going to be fascinating to watch this. It is game number 20. It's all about who finishes the number 1 spot in the league stage. We're going to take a break and we'll be back shortly for the chase.
LANKA Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
ඔබ මේ රැඳී සිටින්නේ TVI සමගින්. රැඳී සිටින්න අපත් සමගම.
LANKA Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
ලංකා ප්‍රීමියර් ලීග් 2020 දෙසැම්බර් 16 දක්වා සජීවීව නරඹන්න TVI, News I, Content I, Facebook සහ YouTube නාලිකාවන් ඔස්සේ එකතු වන්න.
Halfway stage of the My 11th Circle Lanka Premier League, match number 20. Dambulla Viking batting first. Well, partnerships, those were crucial. There was a first wicket partnership of 50. Then it was followed by one for 94 runs. And the last one unbeaten for 59. Niroshan Dikwela again with a half century. So too, Angelo Pereira. Bowling wise, Case Ahmed, he was excellent. 2 for 23. Angelo Matthews, 1 for 10. If you missed the action, These are the highlights. Dikwela started things off with a couple of boundaries through the onside, through the offside. Samad Patel promoted to open the batting, got a start, then playing across the line to delivery from K. Samad. He lost his wicket. The very next ball, Upal Taranga was a judge LBW. K. Samad was on a hat-trick. That didn't stop the way Dikwela played. He continued to attack. On a really good partnership in Pereira. He was exceptional through the offside over cover. That was a moment. He brought up his second half century of the tournament. Pereira hitting a straight 6. Then the third wicket to fall, that of Dikwela. Angelo Matthews getting his wicket. And then the runs continued to flow. Pereira bringing his second half century of the tournament. And they scored 59 runs off the last 5 overs. That was a chance put down. There was a lot of room for improvement with the fielding for the Colombo Kings. Kings finished on a high for Dambulla Viking, and they fell 4 runs short of their highest total scored in the tournament. 207 is what they scored against Gold Gladiators.
We've spoken about how important this game is, the final preliminary game, and also these two teams obviously playing for the top spot. The team that wins here will be on the top, and they'd obviously prefer to play the 4th team, though Gold Gladiators have been really difficult to predict. They've been giant killers, if that's the right word. We spoke about the teams and changes.
Continued to flow. Pereira bringing his second half century of the tournament. And they scored 59 runs off the last 5 overs. That was a chance put down. There was a lot of room for improvement with the fielding for the Colombo Kings. Kings finished on a high for Dambulla Viking, and they fell 4 runs short of their highest total scored in the tournament. 207 is what they scored against Gold Gladiators.
We've spoken about how important this game is, the final preliminary game, and also these two teams obviously playing for the top spot. The team that wins here will be on the top, and they'd obviously prefer to play the 4th team, though Gold Gladiators have been really difficult to predict. They've been giant killers, if that's the right word. We earlier spoke about the teams and changes, and one would have thought that going into a game like this, you would want to go in with the probable 11 that would play in that semi-final. You really don't know whether the teams were forced to do those changes, particularly Colombo Kings. Heard Surudana was fine, but we're not sure about the others, whether they needed some help, needed some resting, but either way,
I know you've been talking about changes. I know Mikiata spoke about the challenges which a team can face when you make changes just before an important knockout match. Dambulla Viking, they went with 4 changes, and I'm sure you would say close to flawless in terms of this batting approach.
And I think this surprised the opposition by opening with Samit Patil. Laurie Evans, fresh from that century. He was magnificent in the previous game, scored 100. He was influential in winning the game for his side. Samit Patel. He's been very effective with the bat, and also with a lot of presence of mind. And with opening Samit Patel earlier on, really surprised the opposition, and they were able to disrupt their plans earlier on. got the captain out of the comfort zone and eventually getting 200 runs in this innings.
Yes, Sammy!
Some working to do for Colombo Kings batsmen.
Just to finish my point.
What's Sammy?
Another school of thought will say that you give another players a chance to make the best informed decision for a final 11 in a not-out game. When you have a lot of players performing in a squad, it's always a good headache to have
Nice, Sammy. Nice,
as a captain, as a coach.
Come on, boys. Don't die, Lamai.
So it depends.
They have defied the accepted norms and conventions, but it could be creative thinking. At the end of the day, the result will tell us. So far, as you said, Vikings, they made 4 changes, but they haven't really suffered because of it.
Changes they made, they were apt ones. And I think this is the 11 they're going to go into the semi-finals and also in the finals if they qualify.
Good Sammy. Good Sammy.
Getting the best options for the important game and turn out to be the right decisions.
If I heard the wicketkeeper right, this is Samit Patel bowling, and I can hear the wicketkeeper saying in Sinhalese, "Niyamai Samia."
Come on, Sammy. Come on,
Means good
boy.
morning.
Well done, Samia. But he wouldn't understand it.
Yes.
The beauty of franchise cricket, the sharing of cultures, myriad of languages.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
It was Iqbal, I think. So funny. Niyamai Samia. I mean, you'll use that language when you're playing amongst locals and playing for Sri Lanka, but telling to Samit Patel, that's funny.
Maybe he's learnt a bit of the local language, you never know. Very good over to start, just 2 runs from the first one.
Well, they got a massive mountain to climb. And that's the Colombo Kings, because double Vikings. It was a magnificent performance, 203 for 3. Yes, it was a good pitch, but you got the runs on the board. That's what's important. And what is also good is the consistent batting. Just that Upul Taranga missed out. The openers and then the middle order, like the way Dasun Chanaka, who's now turning out to be a very good finisher.
Come on, Pushpe. Come on, Pushpe.
That's how things pan out. Dambula King came out to bat. Finished 20 overs with 203, just for the loss of 3 wickets. That's a good stroke. Started where he left off in the previous innings. Laurie Evans making an announcement in this innings with this stroke. Quality 1, my 11 circle, champion shot.
Well, Pushpa Kumara starting full and wide. We've seen over the course of the tournament, he predominantly uses 2 deliveries. A slow one that is flighted, and then he pushes one down the leg side usually. We want to improve the line of his faster delivery.
He goes at 7.5 runs in the first 6 overs.
That's the previous ball. Getting out, getting to the pitch of the ball. Laurie Evans, we saw him use the depth of the crease to good effect in that innings when he scored the first century of the My 11 circle, Lanka Premier League. Use of the feet, gets to the pitch and hits it all the way for a 6.
He means business.
Come push. Good catch.
Laurie Evans has realized if they are to get to 200 runs, the target, they need a good start. They need a positive start. And he's been busy.
It's been a good surface. Laurie Evans have been good. Hardly anything for the spinners. And with field restrictions on, batsmen starting to enjoy themselves, particularly Laurie Evans. He will look to go over mid-off and mid-on. If you look at the Pushpa Kumar's field, he's got a long off out now. And a deep mid-wicket.
He's used this approach to his advantage. Laurie Evans getting to the pitch of the ball, the slowness of the delivery as well, allowing him the time to advance. Flighted. 2 overs gone, 16 without loss. Good start to the innings, Colombo Kings. A few informed players. Chandimal, Laurie Evans. They'll want to stitch together a good partnership. We haven't seen that in the tournament, although individually they've been good.
This change makes more sense. Lairu Kumara coming on. But we did see 2 left-arm spinners.
Where was Anwar Ali? With 7 wickets so far in the tournament, the most in the power play overs for Dambulla Viking.
Yeah, that decision was a bit baffling. Lairu Kumara back up injury. Did play in the first game, then picked up an injury. He was rested. Now he's firing, he's fit, raring to go. And it'd be good. He's to have a few games behind him.
Yeah, we've seen the last few games, the ball is responding to the faster bowlers. There's a bit of movement in the air and also off the surface. Then why give a new ball to the spinner? And on a pitch like this, which is a tinge of green.
Laurie Evans was brilliant the other day. Notched the first 100 in the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. He took on the bowling, dispatched them to every part of the ground. Champa Stallions really had no answer. An outstanding knock. Knock that epitomized his class and the way he batted. Just dominated the bowling. But it's a new game here. It's a new day. Just going down the leg side.
This technique might be tested here because the ball is jagging back. And he has a tendency of playing the ball away from his body. Now, plenty of options for Colombo Kings to chase down 203 runs. It might be the night for Angelo Matthews, who's been off the boil in this Lanka Premier League.
I had a chance to review his innings that he last played. That fine century of an unbeaten knock of 108. And he was quite good in terms of his approach. The Jaffna Stallion bowlers, they bowl majority of deliveries in that good length region. But his response to it was to bat deep in his crease and play the horizontal bat shot. It worked quite well. Struck some crispy pulls, some cuts. Good players, they're able to assess as they play, think on their feet as they say, maybe sliding down.
And also the way he played the spinners. He was quite willing to, you're talking about using his feet, batting deep against some seamers, but he was quite willing to come down the pitch against the spinners. He was looking to go over the top, the slog sweep, they were all on display. Kumar working up some pace, going down the leg side.
And I say that because today might require a different approach. And that is why this game is so beautiful. You can't over-premeditate your approach. Opposition bowlers are different, conditions are different. So you've got to spend the time, take the time out to assess and forge your own approach, given the conditions and all the information before you.
Yeah, that's what he did in the previous game. He did bide his time. Have a look. He was there for at least 6 overs and then he started to do that. Went deep in the crease, started to create his own lengths to become effective.
As mentioned, a lot of deliveries in that green band. That's a good length. Bowlers are expected to get good rewards and results for staying consistent. Wasn't the case. 3 overs gone, 20 without loss.
Thank you, sir.
Still all wickets intact. Someone is getting energized. Drink partner for the My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League, Red Bull.
Not only it gives you wings, brings that profound smile on your face as well.
But Anwar Ali, we spoke about him. It certainly surprised us as to how 2 left-arm spinners opened the bowling. We know how the new ball has reacted and responded to the faster bowlers.
Stop whinging. Roshan. Good delivery. A bit of angle in towards the stumps and then straightening. Yeah, after seeing the score, you have to question why. Why there is no spin available for the spinners. The new ball should be given. New ball bowlers.
Should be out, yes it is. We were asking why Anwar Ali wasn't brought on earlier. This is why, immediate success.
And this is what pressure does. This is what scoreboard pressure does. Because the Colombo Kings needed to move quickly. And Chandimal looking to hit it on the up. And Samit Patel at mid-off, holding on to an important catch. And Anwar Ali immediately striking off the second ball. Chandimal goes for 3. It's 20 for 1.
Very okay. Yes.
67 runs from 5 innings for Daniel Bell Drummond, the new batsman. Has a real opportunity here to get a big score. Set himself for the semi-final match.
Slip in for Bell Drummond. Anvarad already the wicket of the second ball gets off the mark. Second ball gets off the mark.
Dabula Viking has these street smart cricketers. Anwar Ali saw the batsman coming out of the crease, drag the length back. Ball into the pitch. And the result was great.
Pulled the hard length. The other thing I'd like to mention, the partnership, opening partnership, just 20. We've not seen them do anything meaningful together. Laurie Evans, Dinesh Chandimal, bittersweet possibly.
If we speak about a good, stable foundation, the teams could build on different players. You have different types of players. The top 3 bats in a particular.
Laurie Evans in your My 11 Circle Fantasy team. You made a huge mistake. In good form, My 11 Circle, titled sponsor of the Lanka Premier League. You can download the app, pick your team, earn maximum points. The champions, Laurie Evans, a champion here.
He's turning out to be a champion. And he's adjusted quite well. He struggled earlier on, but he now starting to enjoy himself, which is good for Colombo Kings because they're just getting into the business end. Yes, that's a confirmation. That's a 4. But still, a very good start to the over. 14 of the first 3.
4-6-4, what will this be? Work through the onside just for a single.
That's good batting. After gathering 14 runs, he'll look to get a single, give the strike to his partner. He's taking the responsibility to take his team over the line.
दोस्तों टॉस और मैच प्रिडिक्शन एंड ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है और लाइव चैट में पिन किया हुआ है।
Oh, drum it into the act. Big over. Big over for Colombo Kings.
इसीलिए तो बचाए थे पैसे।
इसीलिए तो हम कहते हैं मोल सुप्रीम अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट स्टील बार। घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है।
मशीन एक्सपर्ट निकाले सख्त दाग और जरासीम सिर्फ एक धुलाई में। नए एरियल में है पावरफुल एंटी बैक फॉर्मूला जो करे 99.9% जरासीम का सफाया भी। बल्ले बल्ले दाल मोट में है मिर्ची, लीमू, चटखारी दाल मोट और गरारी से बल्ले बल्ले दाल मोट। बल्ले बल्ले
Hila Fresher, now new and fresher.
7 more from here. Just to let you know, after 5 overs, the Viking team was 51 for 2. So not much.
लंबी बैटरी से सब खुश। Redmi होता तो ये ना होता। Redmi 9C, Xiaomi.
The next opportunity you get. He's a very good player. He played, I thought, superbly in the last game.
Yeah, he did. He was outstanding, and he's continued that form into this game. He's moving around the crease well. His positions he's made are excellent. Picking length superbly well. Punishing the bad ball. He looks in good nick.
Kamara. Oh, that's away. That's a boundary off the first ball, the over. That hurts.
And the 50 comes up. 9-11 circle champion shot. Good nick, all right, but he's not nicking him. He's timing them off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, Larry Kamara will be disappointed with this. Just angle it in onto leg stump. He's just got to get bat on that with his fine leg up, and that's going to race away for 4, which Laurie Evans does.
Still inside the power play. 5 balls to go before that's done. Yeah, that's the line he's got to bowl with this field.
204 is a big score, but if you can.
दोस्तों टॉस और मैच प्रिडिक्शन एंड ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है और लाइव चैट में पिन किया हुआ है।
Going offside, going leg side, he's moving around, makes it difficult for the bowler to really target him. That was Phil Drummond in on the act as well. The problem is they don't bat deep in this game. So these two, Angelo Matthews, who's not been the Angelo Matthews that we know in terms of striking the ball, becomes a little difficult. There's no Andre Russell, no Isru Udana.
That's the 6 off the last ball, the last over. 21 runs off that. That was a really good shot from Phil Drummond. Hence the skyscraper. Looks a bit like Kimberley in South Africa, that one, Mickey.
Skyscrapers in Kimberley? Full of holes, aren't they?
Upside down, yeah. Upside down.
Yeah, the other way.
Steady on, you two. Steady on. It's a wonderful place.
So where Mickey comes from, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Well, from Durban, but I did my army training in Kimberley.
No, we're saying Kimberley. We're saying that's it, Kimberley. You're done.
Army training. Since then, no hair. Nothing to do with the coaching.
147 k's per hour, that last delivery, by the way, from Kamara.
So you got a good headache. You got this lad running in.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
At this speed. And then you got Chamira as well, which is very, very exciting for Sri Lanka. 2 young fast bowlers bowling in the 140s.
Very, very exciting. Lahiri Kamara is a very exciting prospect. Bowls very well in red ball. He's still very young. He's still learning his skill in the white ball game. Very much an integral part of our red ball team. Him and Dushi Chamira, Saranga Lakmal, Kasan Rajita, Vishwa Fernando, Asita Fernando, little Dulshan Madashanka. We've got some depth.
Last ball, can he finish this over? Yeah, that's good. You can't do too much with that. It's just the single.
Just for men for hair and beard. Buy अपना natural looking color सिर्फ 5 मिनट में.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश 2021.
20% off on Jazz Weekly Super Plus. अब सिर्फ 240 रुपए में. मिलाओ *505#. दुनिया को बता दो.
हायर वॉशिंग मशीन जो सिर्फ एक टच से करे अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉश सिस्टम ऑन, जो दे आपको ज्यादा बेहतर धुलाई के साथ 30% तक बिजली और पानी की बचत. इसका पिलो ड्रम रखे आपके कपड़ों को हर किस्म के नुकसान से महफूज. हायर वॉशिंग मशीन 10 साल की वारंटी के साथ. हायर इंस्पायर्ड लिविंग.
अली
जी पापा.
बहन को इवनिंग क्लास के लिए छोड़ो और सुनो अमार के अब्बू को सलाम देना.
शुभ नूडल्स का छोटू पैक सिर्फ 20 रुपए में.
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें दोस्तों. सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश 2021.
And that's gone for 4.
That's just a start. It's the young under 19 boy Kavindu Nadishan. Really good young leg spinner. Very, very, very good prospect. I think just the pressure of the situation has just forced him to drag his first ball down. But certainly a very good prospect from the CCC club in Colombo.
And also the ball a little wet, so it's a new experience. It'll only be better for the experience. Straight away a lot better the second one. What's with the new look? Niroshan Dikwala and Lahiru Kumara share a lot in common. Very good buddies. You can hardly make them out. A lot of growth on both their faces. They're up to something, these two.
Both from Kandy.
Same school, Trinity.
Yes, Trinity. And I need to keep my eye on them. I need to keep watching them.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's a beauty. A little bit of variation that time from the youngster. Nadishan looks like he's certainly got some talent. I think the butterflies are now flying in formation, so it's okay.
Third ball, he's got the length right. He's gone for the googly too. So confidence. Straight in, lovely.
Now that is over the top for 6. Not by much though. There was a man back. I think he realises he perhaps got a little bit lucky there. Evans.
Lovely from the bowler though he got smacked. Look at that flight. It's just a good shot from Rory Evans. Go ball, he wills it. Just over long off. Third 6 for Laurie Evans.
Oh, he's nailed that. That is right out of the screws. That is a big, big 6. Didn't bounce too much and he's picked it up perfectly.
दोस्तों टॉस और मैच प्रेडिक्शन एंड ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें. लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है और लाइव चैट में पिन किया हुआ है.
Oh dear, he's had a big lunch, has he?
Well, he got hit in the last over, I think. He got a nasty blow in the last over. Maybe he's perhaps done something to his stomach here. Let's see if he just grimaces there. Yeah, maybe he's just pulled a stomach muscle. That's a very long 6, that one. Lots of power into it, but it's not good news, this injury.
It's the last thing Colombo Kings wanted because he has been in great touch. Here was the one, the ball just hits him in the stomach. I don't think that has caused the problem. I think the problem's been caused in the pull shot hitting the 6.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher there.
There, but he's been pulling very well. He's got the most 6s in the tournament now. And what that's done is put Nadishan and Dasun Shanak under tremendous pressure in how he uses his bowlers. They're closing in on that gap. He's got to keep going because I mentioned they don't bat deep today.
अरे फिर से सिंगल डबल है भाईजान बबल है डबल है फूड पैंडा डबल डील घर का खाना मंगवाओ या रेस्टोरेंट से खाओ अभी ऐप डाउनलोड करो और डबल डील पाओ।
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश 2021।
इंश्योरेंस होनी चाहिए। Allied बैंक लाया Allied Youth Account जिससे मिलें फ्री IABL डिजिटल बैंकिंग, ANE1 फंड्स ट्रांसफर फैसिलिटी, फ्री एक्सीडेंटल इंश्योरेंस और भी बहुत कुछ।
Allied Youth Account, यूथ के दिल की आवाज।
Just for men for hair and beard. Buy अपना natural looking color सिर्फ 5 मिनट में।
iBase International।
इसीलिए तो बचाए थे पैसे।
इसीलिए तो हम कहते हैं मोल सुप्रीम अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट स्टील बार। घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है।
स्टार 614 हैश मिलाओ और 67 रुपए में जैज महाना बचत ऑफर लगाओ।
जैज दुनिया को बता दो।
Do the deal. Just for men for hair and beard. Buy अपना natural looking color सिर्फ 5 मिनट में।
iBase International।
दोस्तों मैच के टॉस प्रेडिक्शन और ड्रीम 11 टीम के लिए हमारा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलें। दोस्तों सर्च कीजिए बिग बैश 2021।
Real bad luck for him.
They're waiting for him.
Standing by.
But the good sign is he's walking off, so it shouldn't be too serious, and the Colombo Kings will also think, let's not aggravate it. You come in. We got a semi-final coming up.
What is that? Can only be stomach muscle, surely. I'm just trying to work that out. I mean, Russell, you're a thin bloke. What is that there?
Could be the food. Big lunch.
If it's an intercostal that the bowlers do on the side, it's more on the side, but yeah, probably a stomach muscle.
Oh, I think it's stomach muscle. I think he's torn a stomach muscle or something like that. Gee, that's bad luck. That really is. Unfortunate for Laurie Evans. We'll just give up trying to be doctors from a distance.
And if he's done that seriously, that could be a serious problem for them going further on in the competition.
Interesting move. Interesting move. Angelo Matthews, we thought, would come in because he would have liked a hit and some runs behind his name. But they've gone to the debutant, Lahiru Udara. You like the look of him, Mikey? Mickey.
I do. I really like the look of this young fella. He's got the most runs in the domestic comp last year. A very accomplished player.
Let me just chip in. He's retired hurt, so he can come back. If he has a bit of treatment and it seems okay, he can come back, Laurie Evans. So everyone's up to speed with that, if that's possible.
छोटे कैमरे के बड़े मसले। Redmi होता तो ये ना होता। Redmi 9C।
Xiaomi। हायर वॉशिंग मशीन जो सिर्फ एक टच से करे अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉश सिस्टम ऑन, जो दे आपको ज्यादा बेहतर धुलाई के साथ 30% तक बिजली और पानी की बचत। इसका पिलो ड्रम रखे आपके कपड़ों को हर किस्म के नुकसान से महफूज। हायर वॉशिंग मशीन 10 साल की वारंटी के साथ। हायर इंस्पायर्ड लिविंग।
Right, so there's that unfortunate over. That first over after power play with the injury to Laurie Evans. Oh, that's probably out. It is out. So straight away, Simon Patel, who got tapped all over the place by Laurie Evans, has taken a gap. He's back into the attack. He's wrapped him on the pads. The countdown for the DRS timer is on. Is he going to send it upstairs? I think it looks pretty adjacent to me.
Yeah, caught on the crease. Was a good length delivery. He should have been on the front foot. But did slide on. Unfortunate. Second ball goes Lahiru Udara. Samit Patel. Has he hit it? If he hit it, he knows. He should have known as a batsman that he's hit it.
I reckon he has.
He should have got take.
Oh no.
On debut, he's made a massive mistake. Because usually when it hits your bat as a batsman, you know in that situation. Lahiru Udara, he walks. Gone for one. 73 for two, the Colombo Kings.
Oh, his teammates are going to point this out, I think, as he walks past. Gee, that's unfortunate. That really is. He should have been strong. That's the bottom line. He was waiting for his partner, I think, to give him some advice rather than take his own stand.
Didn't get any support from Daniel Bill Drummond either. So it must have all happened very quickly. Not sure if the bat hit the pad and it all happened at the same time. There's no other way, no other reason why he could have missed his own inside edge.
No, that's Russ. That's right, Russ.
Come on, Samia.
Ashan Priyanjan, new batsman, but an unfortunate way to go. Daniel Bill Drummond not giving Lahiru Udara much support. All happened so quickly. But that definite inside edge. No, a bat doesn't hit the pad, so he should have known. He's showing the bat too.
He did show the bat, so he knew there was an inside edge. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that at all.
Good bowling, good bowling.
In that situation, you really don't need to ask your partner. When you know you hit it.
He showed his bat. It was a spontaneous raise of the bat. There's ultra edge.
Nice.
Not sure if Matthews was actually
good Sami.
upset more with the umpire or his batsman. They did have the review available.
We have a look here. He's got the inside edge. He actually looks at his bat, and then he doesn't take the review. As that one's pushed into the leg side there by Priyanjan. I still can't comprehend that. The only thing I can think of is he wasn't 100% sure. Asked his partner, and his partner didn't give him too much.
Did his bat hit his pad as well somewhere, and then was there some jam with the bat on the pad? I don't know. There's a bit of turn. Some Patel has now turned to a different bowler. He's picked up a wicket there, 3 from that over, 76 for 2. You've got to feel for him.
What I'm looking for is, does the bat hit the pad? At the same time, it doesn't. It doesn't, because then that jarring might have made Lahiru Udara think whether he did nick it. But when we go on to the next frame, he is showing his bat, so he knows.
There's a shadow there on the pad. It doesn't hit the bat. Doesn't hit the pad at all of that. That's not Angelo doing that 3 times, by the way. That's a replay each time. 4 times.
That Laurie Evans retirement has now caused a problem for the Colombo Kings. Last 7 balls, they've scored just 3-4 runs and lost another wicket too. Well placed and well supported by Drummond, who is the one who had to make the move if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's right. I feel so sorry there for Lahiru Udara. He's a wonderful young batsman, making his way in the game. As we see Ashan Priyanjan's career stats, averaging 21, striking at 121.8.
And probably the first time he's playing with DRS being available. And just a little reluctant to take it.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason, Russ. You know, he was thinking he's the young boy. Does he want to take that? Does he want to take the review?
And you're never thinking about it, is it? The other cricket that you've played. So this is very new.
Neck. There's a neck. That's out. Wickets are tumbling now. So suddenly the retirement of Laurie Evans has made things turn very nicely for the Viking team.
Laurie Evans retired for 53. So unlike yesterday, he was the one scoring all the runs. 60-70% of them he's gone. The others want to follow him. Ideally follow in his footstep of hitting the ball. Gone for 14. Colombo Kings 79 for 3. Now in a spot of bother. And hence, great time for the strategic timeout.
एक वक्त था जब शहर में बाज और दीप की हुकूमत चलती थी।
टीवी आई, न्यूज आई, कंटेंट आई, फेसबुक सहा यूट्यूब नालिकाबान से एकतुबाना
LANKA Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
LPL උණුසුම ඔබට පහසු වෙලාවක නරඹන්න. දැන්ම News Eye, TV Eye, Facebook, YouTube නාලිකා subscribe කරන්න, like කරන්න.
LANKA Premier League 2020. Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
Halfway through the 9th over, 79 for 3. Viking side was 78 for 2. That's how tight this game is now. As De Silva arrives, strike rate is very good, average is okay. Experience, 51 games, highest score of 72. He's got some work to do. A couple of batsmen who have just arrived at the crease, they've got to get a partnership together.
Matthews hasn't come in yet. Effectively 4 wickets down, I would think. Laurie Evans retired hurt. Bottom of the bat, nicely taken by the Queller. Trying to play too fine, Daniel Bell Drummond.
That was a very, very good catch there by Queller. Head was very, very level. Gloves very level. Very, very good catch there by Queller. Head was very, very level. Gloves very level. Just shows the value of having a genuine keeper behind the stumps.
Eased away for a single. So that's another very good over. This time it's Melinda Pushpakumara. 1 wicket and also 6 from it. 82 for 3.
So things going the Dumbledore Viking way. Got to admire the type of cricket that they're playing to their strengths, the type of players they have. Beginning of the tournament, their batting didn't look as strong, but players have stood up and really looking a very good team.
Here's a look at our broadcast partners. There we go. There's Sony all throughout Asia, India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan as well. Digital partners on board. And I hope you're all having a great time watching the LPL. We certainly are enjoying bringing it to you. Spin action galore, that's for sure. Oh, there might be another little injury. Let's hope he's okay, because he was a match winner in the last game. Man of the match, Shenwari.
No injury there, that was more embarrassment.
This is that dismissal, the inside edge. Now that's where Bill Drummond's standing, and I was just trying to see if there was any indication that maybe he couldn't quite see anything with regards to the inside edge. But the finger went up. I think the problem was Bill Drummond turned around straight away. He didn't see anything in the nick. I think the problem was the young batsman actually didn't go up and say much. He was waiting for Bill Drummond to say everything rather than actually being forceful. And so he hit it straight away because he clearly felt something on his back.
But not played cricket where DRS would have been a feature, so would have taken a little while to sink in. What do I do now? What do I do? Pulina Taranga. Another very useful leg spinner.
That might be out. Oh, it's in the hands, I think. Shenwari down there.
Good chin.
And just popped out.
I'm trying to work out here why so many balls that have been hit in the air have gone down. He's run in, he's just made a hash of that. He's got his hands to it, it's crazy.
I don't know what would have helped that little inside edge. Mickey, my spotter.
Yeah, your spotter. He's sitting up there in the stand. As we watch Shamari, he's almost slid into the ball.
So just very quickly, the spotter is a part of the staff of the batting side in this situation. He would have seen a couple of replays. That's 6. He would have seen a couple of replays, providing he informed or pressed a button and showed the umpire that he wants to have a look at that it's not out before the next ball's bowled, rather than the players getting involved in the middle to get the correct answer. That's the idea of my spotter. It's not my idea. It's used in the NFL when they challenge a coach's decision. I think it's a very good one. So you've got someone on the sidelines with a TV watching a couple of replays and making a decision on the sidelines with the aid of replays, pressing a light.
Probably our spotter could have thrown that back.
Yep. And that is the end of the 10th over. 93 for 3. Mickey, let me just say, I want to say it's my last opportunity to work with you, so I just want to say thank you for your work in the comms. I also want to just wish you all the best for your stint in South Africa coming up, a couple of test matches, so all the best, mate. Hope it goes well for you.
Thank you, Hayes. I really appreciate it. It's been good catching up again.
It's been a lot of fun.
All those years.
A lot of fun. Good on you, mate. All the best.
.93 for 3. We're into the second half of the Colombo Kings innings. Shanaka coming on. So it's been a struggle for the Colombo Kings. Laurie Evans' injury, we've spoken about it, hasn't helped. But overall, they have struggled.
Yeah, Laurie Evans was going well. They needed a partnership. They had a little one going there with Daniel Drummond. when he left the field injured, it created a little bit of a hole for them. And now they need something very special to get over the line tonight.
The question is, who will deliver it? Laurie Evans is retired hurt. We got Tikshila De Silva and Priyanjana. Tikshila De Silva is more of a striker now. That is deflected off the boot onto the stumps. Matthews not at his best in the tournament so far. Another look. Oh. Well, he didn't get a boot. Had that touched his boot, good night Ashan Priyanjani should have been.
Score comparison. Required rate just gone over 11 now. I'm a little bit surprised that Angelo Matthews didn't take the opportunity to promote himself, spend a little more time out in the middle. Usually as a batsman in T20 cricket, if you haven't had the opportunity to bat and you're playing in a game like this one where you've already qualified for the semi-final, you'll be well motivated to getting out there and spending some time getting a score behind your name.
Swung away behind CLK for 4. That's a welcome boundary. Just going down the leg side. They'll need a few like that. And well. Another look. That's easy to Kings. Well, there you see a Mile 11 Circle champion fan of the day on the screen. He's enjoying the match on his phone with the Mile 11 Circle. Well, if you want to be one of them, make your team with the Mile 11 Circle and play with champions.
Yeah, just to follow on what you've said there, it does surprise me that Ange hasn't taken the opportunity to come in. You know, this would have given him, even if it was in a losing cause tonight, an opportunity to spend some time at the middle and just get some form going. I'm not sure if he's got a little niggle or what, but yeah, it is surprising he hasn't come in, to be honest.
And he's also not padded up. So that's an indication that he's not going to bat anywhere close. So unless, as you said, Mickey, let's hope he's not having a niggle, because besides the semi-final, there's also a big tour happening. So it's very important that Angelo Matthews stays fit.
Well, he bowled 2 overs in the first innings, got 1 for 10. He looked fine. I think he'll relish the opportunity to bat in these conditions.
2 is the call. The 100's up. So 8 runs off that over. It's 101 for 3. Laurie Evans seem to be in some sort of discomfort. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
Laurie Evans being assessed, had to leave the field. He was batting beautifully.
Yeah, that's a worrying thing for the Colombo Kings, because he's been in really good form and he was striking the ball even quite well even today. And that's going to be a huge blow.
Oh, Angelo's got a real bandage around his hamstring. That's perhaps why he hasn't come out. A couple of days of treatment, and hopefully he's looking to be right for the semi-final. But more importantly, for Sri Lanka cricket, we hope that he can be ready for the Tour of South Africa, which starts next week.
Yes, Sri Lanka's premier batsman, most experienced. He'll be needed in South Africa to bat in that middle order.
Laurie Evans getting some attention. Sustained a muscle pull in the stomach before that injury happened. Made 53 from 24, 5 4s, 4 6s. This innings on the back of his fine century. 108 he scored in the previous match.
Yeah, and he looked in fantastic form again tonight. And Wa'ali into the attack.
Punched. That's a boundary. That is another mile 11 circle champion shot. This time it's a turn of Ashan Priyanjan. They need to move on. Just stood up straight. Just hit it. So well, the timing was good. Hit it on the up.
Got his weight through the ball beautifully. That was a really good shot. On the up, through extra cover. Not easy. He's executed that very well, Priyanjan.
Awareness of the fielder. Being in that mid-off position, no long off in place. Elevation. Risky business. Risky business too.
Very risky. But that previous shot tells you how good this surface is. It's 106 for 3, and just to try and bring you up to date with the new timings in the semi-final and the final. Well, we'll be live at 6:30 and the match starts at 7. You know that we've spoken about the dew factor. These changes are made to try and avoid such situations, and which is good. I mean, we might have a more even contest. Dixil of the Silva on strike.
Can't afford stray. We've seen this odd field. It's very fast. The minute you play the ball in the gap, goes all the way. As we just show in that shot, it's a mile 11 champion shot.
Very good, that. Excellent shot. Anwar Ali just straying onto the pads here of De Silva. Rolls his wrist, hits it on length, picks it up between fine leg and square leg. Very, very good shot. The ball got what it deserved there.
9 runs already in the over. Now the equation is 94 of 50 balls. Definitely gettable with wickets in hand. Surface looks good. Outfield's quick. But they need to be consistent. That's the batting. That's a good change up. Just dragging that length a little bit. It's a wide, but still ran in and bagged it short.
Yeah, you never mind your quick bowler giving away a wide if he's gone for the bouncer, because that plays with the batsman's mind. He might just get caught next ball in the crease. He might start thinking back. It's a good bouncer to change the mindset of the batsman. So you never mind giving away a single for potentially getting him out next ball.
Change up again, taking a lot of pace off the ball. The follow-up delivery, going for a fuller length, but a lot of pace off the ball. Good thinking.
And the most effective bowlers in T20 cricket, when they're using their slow delivery, they're trying to get that good length by rolling their fingers across the seam of the ball. They want to get that into the slot. As we saw there, the batsman just had to check that shot.
That's a fine tickle. Fine leg inside the circle. That's badly directed. That's poor bowling by Anwar Ali. 15 runs off the over. It's 116 for 3.
And that's what happens when you get the left-hand, right-hand combination at the wicket. It does play with a batsman's line, a bowler's line. And we've seen De Silva and now we've seen Priyanjan each capitalise on balls on their legs.
this partnership now looking good for the Colombo Kings. Well, they need 88 more runs. They got 8 overs. On an average 11 per over. It's all about balls versus runs. It's not about average per over. Because sometimes the averages are not even considered. You go for 15, 16, 20 runs just to try and reduce that gulf between balls and runs. So Dasun Chanaka will continue.
Just getting too straight. And that's not the line he was looking for. Maybe more in the corridor outside the off stump.
4. Again, good use of the fade. And another mile 11 circle champion shot. This is good batting by Tixila De Silva.
Very well played by Tixila De Silva, and that puts pressure immediately on the over. First ball boundary, the pressure goes back onto the bowler. The required rate 10.72. So clearly he needs to get that boundary early in the over to take the pressure off the batting side and put it straight back onto Dasun Chanaka.
Yeah, let's see how he manages the next 5 balls. Important no dot balls are given. Oh, what dot balls are we talking about? It's 6. Dasun Chanaka gentle in pace. And Tixila De Silva having plenty of time. Horizontal bat. And it's deposited over long off.
He's kept his shape nicely. He's picking the gaps. He's choosing his areas to score. Knows that the long off is in that 30-yard circle. And the minute he can hit left or right or find the elevation, it's a short boundary. This should prompt a change in the field.
Yeah, pressure. First 2 balls have gone for 10. He hasn't changed the field. Yeah, he's gone to the go-to with his field with the deep square leg, deep mid-wicket and a long on. He was going to go hard into the wicket and try and get hit square of the wicket off the back foot to his field that he had set.
Partnership 48. Not quite sure if that's the right option for Chanaka, because he's not the fastest of bowlers. Can't consistently bowl short because that's asking for trouble. So maybe bringing the 3rd man up or the fine leg already up, pushing the long off out.
And then bowling that length straight at the stumps, forcing the batsman to hit you straight down the ground is the way to go. I agree totally with you, Darren.
But Priyanjan on strike, he has that mid-off inside the circle, but still he's having those 3 men on the leg side boundary, the one you're talking about, Mickey. Long on out though. Extra cover out on the boundary as well. He's going full. But as discussed, I think he could afford to push that mid-off back and bring in that 3rd man and fine leg in.
Let's see if he changes the field for this last delivery already. 12 runs coming from the over. And that's why we talk about bowlers aligning their strategy with the field placing.
He is changing for sure. He's bringing in the short 3rd man and also short fine leg, long off, long on out. Tixila De Silva. This is high and should be taken. Down to the man at deep cover, and eventually turned out to be a fairly straightforward catch. So Tixila De Silva, who threatened goes. Dasun Chanaka going for that full length delivery. Tixila De Silva quite deep in the crease. Skying to the man at deep extra cover.
Was an intentional opening of the blade. He was aiming for more cover point. Not enough bat and power on the swing. Split a useful hand. 31 from 16. 128 for 4.
That's part of the organising committee of Sri Lanka cricket. Kez Ahmed is the new batsman, 128 for 4. The run rate is decent, but the problem is they've lost wickets. Angelo doesn't look 100%. We've seen Laurie Evans retire. So the Colombo Kings are facing a bit of a crisis with their batting. Samit Patel.
He's bowled fairly well today on a wicket that's offered him just a little bit as we watch Tixila da Silva hole out at deep extra cover. Well bowled. He's got the ball just to skid on a little bit tonight, has Samit Patel, as we can see when he got the wicket of Lahiru Udara. And there we go. Paulina Taranga hung on to Askaya. Eventually, as they would say.
I like the look on that face when he held on to the catch and how he looked upwards. Would have been relieved considering the standard of fielding and catching. On the full. He bowled it wide. I think he saw him coming. Not very intentional, but clever work by the batsman.
He's a guy full customer. Samit Patel. Lots of experience. One thing as a spin bowler in T20 cricket, you've got to keep your eyes on the batsman as well.
Good.
Trying to make last minute adjustments in your length of line, depending on what the batsman is doing. Quick single taken.
Good uncle.
Oh, Samit Patel.
Uncle Sam.
And then a throw with his right hand. Not very rhythmical, as they would say in the classics.
Good, Sammy.
So it's a good over, 5 runs. He certainly stemmed the flow of runs, Samit Patel. It's 133 for 4, 14 overs completed. Yes, it's that time of the innings, the strategic timeout.
घर गिरवी बीवी खफा किस्मत के ताले बंद और जिंदगी झंड पर झंड मनुष्य के योग को भी संयोग मिल जाए तो उसकी दशा और दिशा दोनों बदल जाते हैं।
पार्थ, तुम्हारा लक्ष्य चूकना नहीं।
मेरी जाने मन को मारा, फिर मेरे पैसे लेके भाग गया। पूरे 5 करोड़।
अरे साले, पड़ोसी को मार के आए हो। इसे मैं देख लूंगा, मेरी दक्षिणा तैयार रखना।
अगर तुझे इतना सारा पैसा मिले तो क्या करेगी?
तुझे छोड़ के भाग जाऊं।
मेरे पास एक बढ़िया लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी, सर मरने पे 5 करोड़ मिलेंगे।
बीवी के मरने पे मुझे?
आपके मरने पे बीवी।
You are watching TVI. Stay tuned with us.
Lanka Premier League 2020 Official webcasting partner, Content Eye Asia.
LPL උණුසුම ඔබට පහසු වෙලාවක නරඹන්න. දැන්ම නිව්සයි, TVයි, Facebook, YouTube නාලිකා subscribe කරන්න, like කරන්න.
$133 for 4. We just finished the strategic timeout. And the good news is that the Lanka Premier League is going to happen again in July and August, the second edition. This is just the first one, July, August 2021. That is obviously very good news indeed for everybody. And we look forward to it. Right, important moment in the commentary box. We got 6 balls left, at least for the time being in Mickey. 6 balls left, at least for the time being in Mickey Arthur's commentary career. And maybe he'll come back later, but at the moment. So we're going to let him speak, and we're going to listen. Let Mickey Arthur have the send-off from the commentary box.
Oh, thank you, guys. I actually hope I don't see you soon, because that means I haven't got a job as a coach. But it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know each and every one of you on a personal level. It's been great. And rest assured that when I know you guys are in the commentary box, I'm going to be coming across to say hello and get some advice on what's happening with the team from this side of the ground. Paulina Taranga just dropping short. Hassan Priyanjan quick onto that one, hits it for 4. 138 for 4. Back, depth of the crease, picks the length well, smashes that to the boundary for 4.
Come on, Mickey, 3 more balls.
My champion circle champion shot.
He's only kidding. My 11 circle champion shot. Roshan is still laughing. That was a short pitch delivery, too short. Allowed enough time for Priyanjan to swivel, pick his spot. And there she goes, over the boundary line. 6, 11 from the over so far.
That's good batting. He's hit 2 boundaries, he's got 1 out to long off. The required rate 11.442, original rate 10.2, so they're not too far away here. The only thing is wickets and wickets in hand. But Priyanjan is batting very, very well.
Well, dot ball to end the over. That concludes. In fact, a single. So that concludes this little spell. And well done, Mickey Arthur. We enjoyed your presence, your knowledge, your ability. And we take this opportunity to wish you all the best, all success in South Africa, and a very safe flight.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Just a quick look at the My 11 Circle MVP of the tournament. At the moment, it's Gunatilaka. He's at the top of the pops there. Hasaranga at number 2. These are collective points through the app. Right, work to be done here. This is serious. 5 overs to go now. That's a beautiful start to the last 5 overs.
That was a thumping hit from Qais Ahmed. Definitely my 11th circle champion shot. Well, this game has the potential to go to the wire. Both the teams not giving up.
Yeah, runs are flowing. 150 on the board.
Hard down the ground. Oh, that's scooting away off this wet turf. And that's gone smartly for 4. That's a very good shot indeed. So a couple of boundaries in the first 2 balls.
They're not at full strength either. Laurie Evans is retired hurt. There's no Andre Russell, no Isru Udana. They're not playing today. Angelo Matthews taking it easy. And they're almost there. They're actually ahead of the Dambulla Viking at this stage. 145 for 3 for the Dambulla Viking.
Yeah, a nice little break of about 10 runs. Oh, gone again. He likes to hit his boundaries. Qais Ahmed, he likes to have a bit of a dip when he's got the willow in his hand.
And he's flailing it quite nicely, isn't he? Qais Ahmed. Nicely worked away.
Priyanjan's been the ideal foil, 35 off 22. Can hit boundaries when he wants. The partnership with Dick Schiller. Silva was also useful.
Be a shame if this is out.
Look at that. They're chipping away at this target and doing it pretty nicely. The finish. Do they have the finish?
48 from 26 balls. Quick single. Dick Weller like that. It has gone upstairs.
That was lazy from Priyanjan. He took all the time in the world and then plonked his bat. It'll be a shame if this is out. Look at that. He knew exactly what he was doing. Priyanjan.
Casual, wasn't he?
Still was casual, and you don't want to be taking chances. Bowled at about 70 k's an hour by Pushpa Kumara, dropping that to his lowest.
Last ball of the 16th over. Just the single only. Still, it's a big one. A dozen from it. 158 for 4.
Staying with the rate. That's what matters. Take it deep.
Just a quick look at the speeds. The quicker delivery and slower delivery of Pushpa Kumara. Look at that flight. 104 k's per hour versus 67. Gee, that's a nice variety.
Slower delivery also goes higher in the air and falls, drops.
Got to be thinking 12 runs and over. That's what they've got to be thinking. And it's tense in the middle, so I'm not sure there's going to be too much movement there in the Cycle Pure Fair Play Award. Stallions number 1, Kings down the bottom, Tuskers 4th, and the Viking at number 3 and the Gladiators at number 2. So not too much between 2 and 3. Correction, 1 and 2 at the moment.
What has Colombo Kings done wrong there? I'm wondering.
It's all about the spirit of the game and how they've respected their opponents, the umpires, etc. So it's clearly something's been going on in the middle. Someone hasn't been behaving. There's the score comparison after 16 overs. There's a 10-run gap to the Kings.
Yeah, tremendous flurry at the end between Angelo Pereira and Dasun Shanaka. There's Dew. Ball sliding on. Game on.
Yeah, interesting passage of the play. Anwar Ali so tuned to ball in these pressure situations. He won the match for his side against Gaul Gladiators.
I'm not surprised he looked at that. How was that shot? That was terrific.
Who does it remind you of? Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Again, deep in the crease. That's what they're going to be doing. That's what they all do at this stage. Case Ahmad, I think, will be exactly the same. Whip that away on the onside. It's okay. One bounce. Two bounces, actually. Pick up a couple of singles, the first two, but good stuff from Anwar Ali.
He's got 2 overs to bowl, so this is the 17th. And Dasun Shanaka will rely on his overseas pro for the 19th, the most crucial over. So Laurie Evans is not going to be coming back to bat.
What about the skipper? Where's the skipper? Angelo Matthews. Is he going to bat? He hasn't had the pads on.
He's getting ready to bat. He'll be skipping.
That's nicely bowled too. You can't do too much of that delivery, that's for sure. That third delivery is crucial. Wants to come back for the second. Lucky it didn't, I think, with that throw.
Outstanding fielding. Long way to go. Pulling the Taranga. So quick across the field. Keeping it down to 1.
It might be the case that Angelo is so sure, and also he has complete faith in these two to get his team over the line.
You want me to give you some straws to clutch on, Amir? It's a little bit leg side, bit of exercise for Kumar. Dharmasena. Where's Angelo? Has he got the pads? He's standing up by the fridge, in front of the Red Bull fridge. Oh no, there's no pads on there. There we go, that'll give him wings at the back.
69 on his back.
Russell's number in his playing days. Halfway through this over, there's only 4 runs from it. Wide the last, so there's going to be an extra delivery which is going to need repeating. Now, just one thing I like about Anwar Ali is he gets support from his captain. He knows exactly the field that he wants to bowl to. He's just asked the long on to come up inside the circle, more protection on the leg side. And that's beautifully bowled, that really is. He's a thinking bowler. You can almost see his mind working overtime every ball he bowls. He'll go to the back of his mark. He'll just pause a little bit when he gets to the back.
Wholehearted competitor as well, even in the field. He'll give you 100%, Anwar Ali. And if you have that attitude, you're not going to go wrong.
Let's watch him pause here. He wants to have a chat to his captain. He will, but his captain is on the same page, which is good news. There you go, a bit of a look around. Pause, gather, and then works out exactly what he wants to do. There's one slight change in the field. Mid-on has gone to long on. Straight there. Really good work, Anwar Ali. Really good work.
The over the Dumbledore Viking needed just to push that required rate up and break the rhythm, because the runs were flowing. And suddenly the batsman will look up. The target's still in the 40s, 3 overs to go. They're going to have to do a lot more. So that's pressure.
Now that's the aim of the bowler, to dry up the boundaries.
Five from the over. Last ball now. If this is a tight over, this is worth gold. Oh, it's clubbed. It's clubbed for 6. What a magnificent shot that is. That is outstanding. Brilliant way to finish the over. 11 from it, 169 for 4.
You said gold, Hazy. That shot was gold. Up with the rate as well, the Colombo Kings. Deep. Wristy. Away she goes.
It was a tremendous hit. That's for sure.
So we don't have a game tomorrow. It's a rest day tomorrow. But the next day is 1 versus 4. Team 1 versus Team 4. The winner of this goes to 1. What do you reckon, boys? Who's won? Russ?
We don't know about 1. We know 4. Gall Gladiators are waiting.
Who's won, Russ? Who's run? Who's going to win?
I have a feeling Colombo Kings.
You're going Kings, righto.
Don't be on the back foot. Come on. Russell.
The 10 runs ahead of the Dumbula Viking at this stage. Now, can they get somewhat of a finish? These two going along nicely. 41, the partnership of 25.
Day after 1 versus 4. It's 2 versus 3, obviously, by the way.
Yep, the Daphne Stallions await in the other game.
Kamara hitting that bat nice and hard. He's not messing around with any slower deliveries. He's going to provide some speed, some gas. That's 146 k's per hour. Wow, that's fast. Here's the fastest balls in the LPL. Kamara 148.8, Kamara 146.8, Kamara 146.5. That's outstanding stuff. Really good. 1, 2, 3. Staying after that, and then Chamira. Always exciting to see a good quick. Oh, that's beautifully bowled too. Perfect length. It'd be handy, of course, if you happen to pick him on the My 11 Circle app, where you can play with champions and make your team. Saurav Ganguly at the front, Shane Watson as well. Now that might be called a wide.
Now that's not for height, that's for direction. That was straight down the leg side. There was no call from the umpire at square leg. So 1 for the over, so he can't bowl another short one. But you don't mind that. You just want to be giving the batsman the message. You cannot come onto the front foot. Yeah, both umpires could have struck their hands out, but it doesn't matter. We only want 1 call.
Well, so far he has bowled well, Kumara. He was very effective with the blue ball, hit the right areas, only conceding 9 runs. And his second spell, straight away started to land the ball in the right areas.
Dushmantha Chamira looks like he's getting ready to come in next. Semi-final and finals timings will be on air at 6:30. You can listen to us. First ball to be bowled at 7 p.m.
That's terrific bowling, it really is. Block hole bowling. Right in the hole.
So the times have been adjusted. We've been starting our league games, or the night games in the league at 8 p.m. But the semi-finals and finals will start at 7 p.m. And that'll please the players too. The dew not affecting as much.
It also means that we're not going to hear any complaints from Russell Arnold. He's been complaining.
Yes, my bedtime.
Oh, he's clubbed it. He's clubbed it. He's clubbed it a long, long way. He had just picked that up beautifully. Qais Ahmed has just smacked that. That is a magnificent shot. That's made a huge difference this game.
Brings a profound smile on the batsman's face, Qais Ahmed. These Afghanistani players, they have their own method of hitting the ball. Look at that. Look at the reach. He backed away, still managed to flat bat the ball over the boundary line.
He bowled some wonderful Yorkers and he gives length.
Last ball. Oh, he's got that away too. On the bounce. Single. He's even retained the strike. I'm looking for a forward flip from Qais Ahmed. Not going to see with the pads on probably. Wow, what an over that is. 12 from at 181 for 4.
Qais Ahmed. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Power and position.
It's still about the base, wasn't it? Strong base. Yes, he had the length, but to hit it like that. It's 203 for 3. The Colombo Kings 23 runs away from getting to that target. They have 12 balls to do it.
Here we go again. It's over number 19. It's always the big over number 19. Of course, the Colombo Kings will want to make serious inroads into that 23 required in this over, so they haven't got a big struggle with the final over.
Make or break over.
That's high. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. That's 6. That is an outstanding way to start the over.
He's on the case. Case is on the case. What a way to start that over. Under pressure. Anwar Ali just misses his length. Scares away those birds. The birds are on the fly. They got wings.
No, these are not airy-fairy strokes. There's thinking behind these strokes. He's deciphering what the bowler is looking to do, and he's ready for them.
Oh, that's even better. That's gone miles again. He is having the time of his life out there. Maybe his partner's having even more fun.
Just watch where the batsman set him up. He was ready for this length. He hit the ball straight down the ground for 6, and he knew the bowler is going to compensate with his line and length, and he was ready for it. And look at the reactions. Everybody in Colombo Kings camp loving it.
Everyone watching it loving it. That's for sure. You don't have to be in the Colombo Kings camp, except those in the Dambulla Vikings camp are not going to enjoy that. This is great batting. Qais Ahmed, 38 of 19, 2 4s, 3 6s. They need 11 runs. That's a runner ball. Surely they can get home from here. Andre Russell not playing today. Qais Ahmed saying, who needs him?
Donna said, the haircutter said they can chase down 200. Wow, how is this for batting? Let's try it again. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. It's another one. That's 3 in a row. Bang, bang, bang. And this game is basically over.
He just wants to finish it now. 3 6s in a row. A discovery of another all-rounder.
And what a move by Angelo Matthews to promote Qais Ahmed. Outstanding stuff. Opportunity. And he makes a mark. He shows what a complete cricketer he is. Incredible, really. It's all about opportunities, Hazy.
God, this is extraordinary stuff. It really is.
Well, let me tell you, from here on, he'll be sought after player.
1 hit away from winning.
Now, why didn't that length? Why wasn't that length bowled earlier?
Went length, 3 sixes. Yeah, oh. Where's your spotter? Is he picking him up? No one's going to catch him because they're going a long distance. We're not even going to go into the 20th over, are we?
I'll be very surprised if we do. He's on fire. Right, 2 balls left in this over to go to number 1. There it is, it's all over. It is all over. That is the 4th 6 in that over. That is just absolutely magnificent stuff from Qais Ahmed. He's gone to 50 as well off 22 balls. 5 sixes it is and 2 fours. Wow. Just absolutely extraordinary.
Well, he's a performer, isn't he? Give him the ball. He'll pick you up wickets. He's a gun fielder. And now, he has shown us another talent in him. He can bat. Oh, my word. The amount of force he gives behind those strokes. Amazing.
And what a win for the Colombo Kings. They've done it without Andre Russell. They've done it without Angelo Matthews coming into bat. Then they've also done it without Laurie Evans going all the way. That's a lot of confidence for this young team. Thikshila De Silva contributing. Ashan Priyanjan unbeaten on 47, taking it through 2 partnerships with Qais Ahmed and Thikshila. But what a player. Half